I don't see my, thank you. Thank you for the recording. I don't see my menu bar. There it is. It popped up at the top. All right then. So good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, December 12th, 2024. And in Chicago, it's been 10 to 15 degrees all day long. And I've been outside in the cold all day, but I got everything done that I needed to get done. I beat some of the Christmas rush in terms of the shopping and whatnot. And so I am really excited about that. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Margaret Dorsey. I'm the proud mom of two sons and a new grandson who actually just made 16 months yesterday. So I'm a Ruby director in Akana, and our company Akana means our name means in the hands of God. I'm very excited to share some very valuable information with you tonight, and realize what I was saying earlier, that repetition is the mother of learning, and we are glad to have you here, whether it's your first time or your 100th time. Welcome. Let me find my cursor. And so what are we going to, our focus is on? Our focus actually, guys, for Akana is the health crises that we're ignoring. And we know that as a people, as a country, we're ignoring heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and a shortened life. And so we're going to talk about heart disease tonight in our presentation. And we know that as it relates to cancer, that by 2030, colon cancer is going to be identified as being the #1 killer of people. That is not good. Diabetes, our kids are bombarded with predatory advertising during their kiddie shows, causing them to want foods not good for them. And you can't get them to not want this food because that's what they're bombarded with. And there are some countries that do not allow this to happen. But of course, in our country, our kids are given the wrong message. And to see a baby having to have the insulin at that age is really troublesome and heartbreaking. And then a shortened lifespan. Some third world countries live longer than we do, and we're a highly developed country. So that is a sad story to be sharing. So the problem in the United States, there's something that our CEO coined, it's called chewicide. We are digging our graves with our fork. So the original diet included a variety of vegetables, plants, and fruits from the garden, free of pesticides and other chemicals. Then and so that was the way we ate. That's where our parents ate, and some of us our ages ate that way. But as we're seeing, the newer generation didn't get a chance to eat from the garden like that. Their new diet, which is our new diet, consists of fast foods, which we can get from restaurants on every corner of in our neighborhoods. I mean, we're just saturated with fast foods places. And so you're getting the fried foods, you're getting the artificial foods, and we're eating fried and processed foods that are depleted of nutrition, which is starving the body, and it's actually making us overeat. And so the silent killer is what we were talking about in terms of heart disease. In 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. About 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. The damage is done, but the person is not aware of it. And there was a story that a lady told as in one of our training, Dr. Betty's call, that woke up and had a stroke, didn't realize what the symptoms were, but she was exhibiting all of these symptoms of having a stroke. And when she finally went to the hospital, they said, "You had a stroke." So how many of you know about someone or know someone who unexpectedly died from a heart attack? And guess what? Heart attacks are 90% preventable. And we also know that an alarming number of our 14 to 9-year-olds are showing as much as 40% blockage in their arteries. And this is and what we also know is that there's a significance for our people for turning age 45. And so do you know what that difference is? Is that we stand 50% chance more of having a heart attack. And so looking at here are the dangers of arteriosclerosis levels. There are, when we look at our arteries, a clean, nice artery looks like that first one that's nice and clear. There's no plaque buildup. Then when you get to borderline, you're beginning to get that plaque buildup around in the arteries. And then as it continues to go and as that blockage is happening, you'll see it's circular all the way in the arteries. And then of course, it's totally blocked in that fourth diagram. And that's kind of where we're more than likely to die of heart disease when your heart is looking like this. And what happens is that there's another slide that we're going to talk about, is that you can either have a stroke or a heart attack when your arteries get to be this pressed and dangerous. So here's our mission for Akana. Our mission is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier, wealthier, and more resilient communities. Through our blood type campaign, we're empowering millions of families to discover their blood type and embrace our 5 steps to generational health, a simple, personalized roadmap to wellness. By fostering these habits, we aim to break the cycle of disease and poverty, building a foundation of generational health and prosperities for our families worldwide. And guys, that is quite a mission, and one that we're living up to. So 5 key reasons why these problems impact our communities. We want to address these problems. And so number 1 is the lack of understanding blood types. Your blood type is a more reliable measure of identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. And that's, guys, just basically beginning to understand the blood types. And so we at Akana, we are committed to helping 1 million families learn their blood type. This is where we are into our generational health, guys. We want to thank Mom Mitchell for the slogan. And for distributors, we now have a contact and tracking sheet on the Akana app under resources for you to use to turn in your monthly contacts by sending them to tracking@akana.com. Check it out. We're going to have a training on that tracking and the generational health campaign this Sunday in our certification, and that will get announced. You want to get on that and get trained on the details of how to help us get to our 1 million families. And because we know there are 4 blood types, A, B, O, or AB is a powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. The more research, guys, and the more we are finding out about blood types, it is amazing how unique it is to each one of us as individuals. The blood types explain. So A is for agrarian. They are nature's vegetarians thriving on farming and cooperative living with inventive, adaptive, and community-focused traits, guys. And when you meet these blood type A's, you know the difference between them and the rest of us. They are very outgoing, very inventive, and unique people. I want to call out Ken Elams, who's on this call. Blood type B equals balance, adapted to harsh climates and diverse populations, harmonizing the mind's tensions with the immune system's demands. Now, blood type Bs are, if in terms of the number of blood types and quantities, we have more blood type Os. Bs are the next largest group, As are the smallest group, and then AB is the newest. And so as we're finding out with the blood type B, they play a very unique role in our society. And as some of them have coined themselves, they're bougie and barbaric at the same time. So it's very interesting working with our Bs. Blood type O, I happen to be an O. It's the O blood type. It's the original. The oldest blood type evolved as hunters and gatherers with strong survival instincts and a fierce immune system. This is one of the great things about being a blood type O. You have a good immune system, but also we are hard workers and pretty organized. Well, we can kind of be stubborn and overwhelming sometimes too. And so our blood type O people, you got to kind of worked with them specifically also. The AB is the modern, the rarest blood emerging from the union of type A and type B, embodying complexity and adaptability. And since we've been doing the blood type testing, we've been finding more blood type AB and A identified, even though they're in the smaller quantity in terms of numbers. So guess what? Your blood type is the key to your body's entire immune system. It controls the influence of viruses, bacteria, infections, chemicals, stress, and the entire assortment of invaders and conditions that might compromise your immune system. We now understand that during the pandemic, blood type O was the most resistant to the COVID virus, and because we have the strongest immune system as a blood type. People with blood type A and B had a weaker immune system, which caused more issues for them. Wasn't that interesting to be able to find out what happened in that way? So eating right for your blood type can strengthen your immune system. Also, people deficient in vitamin D, which is important for us to understand too, as we're looking at our building our immune system. Vitamin D, which is the people who were deficient in vitamin D, which is a lot of our community, also did poorly during the pandemic. So guys, we're learning the nutrients, minerals, vitamins that we need to help build our immune system. Vitamin D is very important for that too. So your blood type, the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint. So if we look at that first picture, that person's digestive system, food is being properly digested and eliminated. And then when you look at the third picture, it shows the obvious undigested food and waste being stored in the midriff. And so you can actually see that that person is carrying waste right there because their food is not being digested and eliminated. Your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat. And if those foods will cause inflammation, digestion problems, and or weight gain. So we would assume the weight gain comes from this person's undigested food. So eating against your blood type, when we eat foods containing protein lectins that are incompatible with our blood type antigen, the lectins target an organ or bodily system and begin to agglutinate blood cells in that area for disposal. We create highly carcinogenic substances in our body when we regularly consume foods that are high in lectins or animal protein. And so you can see the burgers and the shakes and whatever it is that we're eating, that's not very beneficial to our body, but a lot of us are eating that on a regular basis. But what I want to suggest is that you please go to the Akana app under the recordings to view 3 videos trained on by Dr. Roz, and they're titled, Do You Know What You're Eating? This is outstanding information you should know about. So guys, the regular foods that we're eating in the stores, how they're processed, how they're packaged, how they're brought to us, what it means in there. It is so interesting, the amount of detail that are in those video Zooms that she did. So please go look at that. Know that your app is your best friend when it comes to some of the information that we are talking about and sharing with you. And so our immune system is designed to protect us from lectins. So when you're nice and healthy and young, healthy body sloughs off about 95% of the lectins. And even with that, about 5% are filtered into the bloodstream where they react and destroy red and white blood cells. And so the healthy body, the younger you are, the more you're going to slough off. And so that's what we want to do, is make sure that we're giving your body the optimal opportunity to get rid of this waste and that is coming, that you're taking in, that the body doesn't need. So the consequences, and this is what I was thinking about earlier, the consequences of eating against your blood type is that when agglutination happens, there's a clumping of bacteria or red cells when held together by antibodies. And so when that bursts through that arteries, now you're either going to, the pressure in the artery causes either that break, and it creates either a stroke if it goes to the brain, or a heart attack if it goes to the heart. And just mentioning the lady that I talked about earlier, she had a stroke, and she said she ended up slurring her words, and her son would say, Mom, what are you saying? What are you saying? So this is evidence, guys, of it either can go to your brain or you can go to your heart. So learn your type. This is our goal, to help 1 million families learn their blood types to create generational health. And so you want to break the generational cycle. The power is in your hands. So the best element to breaking the cycle is for families to learn their blood type to eat right. So if they give me the wrong blood, it could kill me, right? Well, here's what I understand, that as a blood type O, I'm a universal donor for all blood types. So I can give y'all blood, but O can only take in blood type O, or we could die. So it's very important to know what your blood type is. Before surgeries and births, doctors identify the blood type of the patient for this very reason. So guess what? If you eat the wrong food, it could be slowly killing you. And the key word is slowly. As we age, we experience more of the effects of eating against our blood type. So you can see young people wolfing down food and they're just going right on ahead. You can hit a point, and I did, like I said, I think it was about 42 when I ate some grilled something on this, and when that hit my system, it knocked me out. And so what I discovered is that that's when I first started having acid reflux, and didn't even realize that that was the reason, that my body was just oversaturated and just could not get rid of the waste that I was putting in there. So here's some sample void lists. Remember, one person's food is another person's poison. This is the same list of foods considered, this is the sample list of foods considered toxic for various blood types. And before I talk about the blood types, I also want to mention this book that Eat Right for Your Blood Type, that was released in 1996. There is so much information in that book. And so this simple chart shocks people and gives them a good insight. But when you want to do is delve into that book and really get to know, and I'm going to read you a quote out of the book. But if you're blood type A, let's look at the fact that tomatoes with lectins are not good for you. Bananas, meat, that happens to be lamb, but mostly for blood type A, meat is not good for them. Potatoes, those happen to be white potatoes, and that's shrimp. So there's some seafoods that are not good for blood type A. Blood type B, chicken is not your friend, okay? And so you want to realize baked, barbecue, however, is not your friend. Avocados is another thing, as innocent as it could be, is not good for blood type B. Black beans, and those shrimp and the crabs. And remember, guys, we're talking about stuff that you eat 80% of the time. You can get away with eating some stuff sometimes, but it's like, what do you eat on a regular basis? Blood type O, catfish is not good for us. Avocados, who knew? Oranges, I knew. I've had reactions to oranges all my life. White wine is not good for you. The red wine is working quite well for me. Cashews is one of the nuts that aren't good for you. But guys, there's so many things that we can eat, but we need to learn what those things are. AB, once again, they have a combination of blood type A and B in their blood. So then that combination of foods that you see for A and B is kind of what the AB can't have. And they are very clever at figuring out better menus for them and foods to eat. I've met some very creative AB people. But let me share some of the introduction out of the book, the Eat Right for Your Type. One of in the introduction, it says, your blood type is the key that unlocks the door to the mysteries of health, disease, longevity, physical vitality, and emotional strength. It determines your susceptibility to illness, which foods you should eat, and how you should exercise. Think about that. So if your blood type is that crucial or that clear to how you function as a human being, then it will serve you and all of us to know what our blood types are, so we can be more in tune with that. And so why am I just learning that food impacts my blood cells based on blood type? It's a great question. So if it isn't taught in medical school, or created by Big Pharma. It isn't promoted in the United States. And what we have learned is that our country controls the flow of certain information to make money for a chosen few, as we're beginning to see with this new administration. I'm not trying to be political, but I'm just saying. However, Akana is here to share the good news. Eating right for your blood type is a game changer for you and your entire family. And once again, here you go. Big business equals profits over people. Cigarettes, guys, I like to share the big surprise that I had when it was revealed that secondhand smoke was affecting people more than the people who were smoking the cigarettes. And so they actually banned smoking inside, and then people were standing outside in the rain smoking. So that was one thing that we did well in this country. Trans fats, that's margarine bar for the amount of unhealthy trans fats, and they still sell margarine. We can get healthy fats from walnuts, sardines, and other foods, guys, and that's what we're going to learn about our bodies. The 5G cell phones are being identified to cause a new type of diabetes, diabetes 3, because these towers are located in certain communities, and those communities are coming up with this new level of diabetes. GMOs are convenient but not good for you. So you got genetically modified foods is convenient, it's fast, but that is not a quality nutrition for your body. And then got milk. Of course, those ads have gone on, and people are still thinking that milk is the best thing since a cow, but that's a cow's milk for a cow, not for people. So what countries adhere to the blood type philosophy? Japan is one of the countries, guys. And when what happened is that Japan was introduced to the book, Eat Right for Your Blood Type, and they adopted blood typing for their for compatible relationships and even for employment. So Japan understood and accepted the information and applied it in their country, and you can tell the results. United States didn't embrace the book and are also very reluctant to provide you with your own blood type. So, and you can look at life expectancy based on this. In Japan, their life expectancy is 84.6 years, okay? Then they're number one for life expectancy. Where do we land? 50th, with Americans deeming to live to 76 years. And then if you're African American, it's 71.8 years. And so we're not doing so good with these stats, guys, because there is a way that this could be beneficial for us, knowing more about that blood type. So by following the blood type diet, and anecdotal evidence shows millions of people reported positive improvements by adhering to the blood type practices, even though we don't accept that in the United States as much. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. And you also can achieve your ideal weight, slow the aging process, and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats. And guys, and what we're going to be able to do as time goes on is have more testimonies of people making those changes in their life and being able to connect it directly to eating right for their blood type. Because that was number one. Do you know your blood type? The second area of our 5 that we're going to talk about is dangerous levels of oxidation. So researchers have finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many of the other problems that's associated with getting older is the oxidation that's happening. Just like with the bananas, you leave them out, they start rotting based on oxidation, and then the movement of oxygen during our air creates rust on these bolts, and that's what's happening on the inside of us, guys. And we are lacking the phytonutrients that would help us not have this. So look at our antioxidants. Fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances as well. Do you guys remember the saying, an apple a day will keep the doctor away? There was a lot of truth to that. So when we look at these nice variety of colors and foods, nuts, vegetables, fruits, this is what we need to be eating from more often, or at least a good portion of that on a daily basis. And we really don't realize how much it's helping us to have the protection against oxidation, and that comes naturally from fruits and vegetables. Omega-3 is a deficiency. Omega-3, this is our third area, deficiency. Omega-3 is essential, which means the body does not make it. And so when you look at what happens as a result of the problems that you have from a deficiency of omega-3, is you have a cardiovascular increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and high blood pressure, increased risk of depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and dementia, accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune disease. Metabolic health contributes to weight gain, obesity, and metabolic syndrome. We talked about the fact that we got introduced to that information, and it's not real old. It's new information that with the circumference of your waist, if you're a woman, should be about 35, and for a man, it's 40. When it's past that, you're into a metabolic syndrome crises, and then you can start seeing that you're going to have health problems. It contributes, a deficiency of omega-3 contributes to non-alcoholic fatty disease. That's without drinking, guys. Your liver can just start deteriorating, which can progress to liver cirrhosis or liver cancer. It weakens the immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections. It increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a higher risk of complications, especially in older adults. And we talk about the fact that when older people fall, and like I'm in that category now, older people, that we break easier. So that's why you want to be careful about that, and you really want to improve on your omega intake. And then number 4, we want to look at the unhealthy gut. 70% of the immune system is in our gut, which is also called our microbiome. The gut issues arise when our diet includes improper food choices and lacks sufficient fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. And so signs of gut issues, you have digestive issues, guys. That's GERD, that's all of these other letter issues that we have connected with the digestive system. Weakening immune system, the malabsorption when your nutrients are not being absorbed into your body the way it's needed. Nutritional deficiencies, inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalance, autoimmune conditions. Guys, in this case, there is a lot of research about the gut, and they understand so much about how the gut is the second brain of the body, that this is a key area that we address in our product line. And it is so important that people begin to understand how important it is to clean out that digestive system. And that's why we also look at number 5, which is our parasite. We have parasite invasion. What we are looking at is those little parasites, they actually are inside your body. They cause chronic infections and inflammation. It leads to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. We have in autopsies now, they're saying parasites are invading our organs, brains, lungs, and liver. And then in the mental health, parasites in the brain cause depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. And so what we had talked about, I laugh a little bit about Robert Kennedy. I don't even want to mention his name anymore, but that he did say he had worms in his brain that died, and they had to take it out. But if you eat meat, you have parasites which need to be eliminated. Even if you are vegan or vegetarian, Your vegetables have insects on them that lay eggs. Be sure to thoroughly wash your fruits and vegetables. People during our cleanses have reported eliminating parasites through their stool of a variety of sizes. And so, guys, this is really no joke. It actually exists. So, what is the solution? Akana has designed 5 steps to generational health that we are going to explore with you. And this is the key to why we are here. So here's our disclaimer. Our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professionals. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements. Individual results may vary. And guys, over the years, what I have discovered is that everybody's body is so different. What works for one doesn't work for the other the exact same way, but it works. So what you have to do is be able to go through and identify how your body is reacting to what it is that you're doing. You need to make some adjustments, and that's why we've been here long term, and several of us are having very good results as a community of people beginning to be able to ask one another questions and share some of the information that we're finding. So here's one thing. Do you know your blood type? This is my favorite question. Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. If you know your blood type, would you please share it in the chat? And then when we get a chance, because I can't see the chat at the same time I'm doing a presentation, I would certainly like to take a look and see what blood types we have on the Zoom with us tonight. So that is the first thing we want you to know as one of our answers, to learn your blood type. Then number 2, learn what's best for you. Food that heals one can harm another. Your blood type, your food, your health, your blood type, your food, your health, your legacy. This is one of our top producers. This is Ernestine Davis, who we will be talking about a lot more in just a few slides. Hey, Ernestine. Number 3, purchase a kit that works best on your goals. Some people have the luxury of personal goals, and some people are forced to deal with health goals brought to their attention, usually by a crisis. Either way, we have a kit that and plan just for you. So guys, I won't go into one of my testimonies, but I did have a crisis in 2014, and then I started looking at my health. No clue that I could have helped myself better with knowing my blood type. Purchase the kits that works best on your goals. Some people have, sorry about that, reread that. So what we have is we have starter kits for your blood type. Our kits include a mild detox to support the liver and gastrointestinal system. This is designed to help you kickstart your journey to generational health. There's one thing we know for sure. Everyone needs to detox their body on a regular basis. The blood type starter kit is just the beginning of a great lifestyle change, which can lead to generational health for your family and community. So what we're looking at, if you get the blood type kit number 1, you get the blood type test kit, which actually, guys, on the back has a QR code where people can identify, can see like a 1.5-minute video on how to self-apply the blood type kit, or get someone at home to help them. It's only the little water, the little chart, put the little blood on your, drops of blood on there, and you can find out your blood type in like a matter of 5 minutes. The bitters is our bitters tea. It's a tea bag. You're going to put it in water, drink it 4 nights in a row, and you're going to be able to get a quick detox. We have a detox meal plan, which is going to tell you how to use our kit in 4 days. And then you're going to get a sample of our meal replacement shake, which is called Fuel. And you're going to get a digital download. So that's $59.95, guys. That is so affordable and so doable for people. But if you already know your blood type, then you can get the option 2, which is our $49.95, which is just the starter kit without the blood type test in it. So we want to spread the word about those kits. And so this is the first detoxify your blood cells. Bitters can be a powerful tool for a quick 4-day detox, primarily due to their impact on digestion and liver function. One of the things we don't understand is that people want to get healthy, but they want to put stuff in on top of stuff. And so that's not really going to work. The bitters is a key, and it's our easiest way for you to start detoxing. There, we have other products and packages that are going to give you a better and more thorough detox, but getting people off the ground, this is the way to help them get started. What is the bitters tea? Here's how they work. They boost the digestive system, and Tammy is on here. She loves bitters. It boosts digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, bile, and stomach acid, which are essential. It regulates the appetite, reducing cravings for unhealthy foods, supports the liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood. It eliminates fat-soluble toxins through the digestive system, and it alkalizes the body and reduces inflammation. And it improves the microbiome, which is the gut, by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. Guys, a bag of flat belly bitters is only $21.95. Where can you get a better deal than that? Cleaning up your body on a regular basis than the bitters tea. That's in your starter kit. It's a part of the package, okay? And so then here is our star, is our fuel. And when we went through those 5 areas before, talking about the knowing your blood type, the antioxidants that we need to be the oxidation that our body needs. So omega-3s that we don't naturally make, that we have to give our bodies, the gut and prebiotic, probiotic, and the fiber that our body needs, and how to eliminate parasites. Guys, it's all in our fuel. And so it's new. We've had it maybe going on 3 months now, but what you want to do is put 1 or 2 tablespoons and 8 ounces of liquid. Either it can be water, almond milk, etc. Blend with frozen or fresh fruit and vegetables, and then you can replace 1 or 2 meals a day. It's easy and saves you money. We want to join Dr. Betty on Tuesdays. We talk about the bitters sometimes, and that's a call at 7 o'clock that you want to learn more about the ingredients and how the fuel really affects the body. We have the arona berry in there, and the fuel is all organic. So guys, it's a top-notch product, and one that you want people to use. And so in your starter kit, you're going to get a 4-day sample of the fuel, and you want to help people learn how to use that so that they can at least get started and see where it is that they need to go next. So let's look at number 2, our Flat Belly 7-day starter. This package provides a quick, powerful refresh designed to jumpstart your journey to health. This nutrient-packed program helps cleanse your digestive system, boost energy, and shed up to 10 pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. It's the perfect option for those seeking a shorter-term commitment with transformative results. And so this person dropped, and that Bernadine told us that this was her aunt, dropped up to 10 pounds of waste in just 7 days. What you're going to get is a purifier, which is the clonic, which is going to be your detox. Your eliminator, we're going to get rid of the parasites and the mucus in your body. And the regenerator restores with your superfoods, your fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. There's a whole system, guys, to using your 7-day starter kit. And we have, I forget what we call you guys, that are trained to help you go through a 7-day. And if you can lose 10 pounds in 7 days, well, why not? So then we have our Flat Belly 21-day reset. The 21-day raw cleanse is a complete system that resets for those facing more intensive health challenges, seeking deeper transformation. This program helps detoxify your body, restore balance, and promote significant weight loss of 8 to 25 pounds while building a foundation for lasting health. It is the ultimate choice for achieving profound physical and mental renewal. So we get the same three products in the 21-day package, the 7-day package, but 3 times the amount so that you can do your 21-day reset. So Billy lost 30 pounds of waist in 21 days. And so guys, remember that other video screen that we saw where the person had the big round belly. Look at Billy's, and that's where that waste is stored, guys. And so when you do a 21-day cleanse, it works. It's a raw cleanse. It pulls all of that stuff out. And we have coming soon hemp Govi, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about that later in just a slide or two. But guys, look at us. We are destined for greatness. Here is Miss Ernestine Davis, 63 years young. She says, switching to foods tailored to my good blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve 4th place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. And Ernestine was already a trainer. And when she came to Akana and found out about her blood type, got her scan and saw that she had work to do, she got on it and she has stayed on it. She's our poster child, guys. Actually, that package that she's holding in her hand is our flat belly builder. And that was our protein shake before we got to our full fuel meal replacement shake. And look at these beauties. That starts with their blood type. We have Ernestine at 63. We have Karen Carruthers at 52. And we have Dr. Yakima Palmer 50. They just finished a contest, guys, a competition, and they all placed in the competition. And these are our people. They use our product line and are living proof of what you can do with that kind of focus. And you can go on our website and sign up for the boot camp that Ernestine is starting in January. So ask the person who, talk to the person who invited you to get more details on that boot camp. It's going to be well worth it. And so we have Tanisha P. She lost 15 pounds in 21 days. Look at that midriff, guys. How wonderful is that? And then we have 21-day results. If you see that person with the belly hanging over, and now look at the difference in that, guys. People are just walking around with this extra weight and waist, and we have the perfect setup for them to be able to get rid of that safely. Okay, and be able to repeat it as they need it. Then we have 21-day results. This is not just, as they say, respecter of persons. It's just like whoever wants to do the cleanse, do it, stick to the rules or stick to the setup that we give you. You're going to have these kind of results. And we are proud of all of these people. They all belong to us and are a part of Akana. And then Yvette is a wellness coach. I don't know why the word wouldn't come to my mind, but it's a wellness coach. And you work with your wellness coach and they're going to direct you right through everything that you need. And then Yvette did a whole journal on her 100-day results, sold it on Amazon and became a superstar as a result of getting introduced to this information. So we are very excited about that. Let me just tell you something real quick about the game changer that is coming. And this is hemp Govi. It is, we are looking to have an alternative to injectables people are using to lose weight that also has many negative side effects. So, people are injecting themselves to lose weight, guys. Let's give them something more natural, healthy for their bodies to do. So the game changer is our hemp Govi. It's packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. Hemp Govi works synergistically to target the key areas of weight management while promoting overall wellness. Guys, think about the 7-day cleanse, the 21-day cleanse, Akana's 4-day starter kits. We have the information that's burning this fat, that's getting people away from the waste and the inflammation that's in their body. So believe you me, Hemgovi is going to be a major game changer for economy. It burns fat naturally. It boosts metabolism. It curbs the appetite. It supports digestive health, and it promotes overall balance. And is actually going to be the post regimen for the 21-day cleanse and for the 7-day cleanse and like that, guys. So we have a whole layout for you to help you stay fit the way that you would want to. So cannabis and the blood type diet. Cannabis reduces inflammation, helps manage stress, and improves digestion. So Hemgovi is made with the hemp side of the cannabis plant. And what we are looking at for our blood types is that every blood type has its own unique needs. And so for blood type A, they have a lower stomach acid, higher stress, and susceptible to heart disease. Blood type B is susceptible, has a susceptibility to autoimmune conditions and nervous system disorders. Blood type O, it has a higher risk of inflammatory conditions, arthritis, and over acidity. I am very arthritic, have been all my life as a blood type O, didn't know that it was connected with that. AB, sensitivity to digestive and immune stressors. By leveraging the properties of CBD and cannabis alongside the blood type diet, individuals may achieve a more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predispositions. Guys, I'm telling you, you're getting the inside look at why you need to combine certain things and why they work better for you based on your blood type. So if you're doing something that blood type A should be doing and you're O, I mean, you can stop it. Let's do stuff that's really going to work for you. So the endocannabinoid system is actually how our cannabis works. So cannabis has a holistic solution. Unlike pharmaceuticals that often target single symptoms, cannabinoids interact with the ESC, which is the endocannabinoid system, to provide systemic benefits, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. It brings the body back into balance. And so if our Hemgovi has hemp in it, it's going to hit all the organs in your body, not just your intestines. It's going to help you balance out your entire body. And so what is CBD? We want people to understand what CBD is, because sometimes there's a bad connotation about it or negative. And so it's a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp out of the more than 85 different cannabinoids. It is the second most common next to Delta-9. I cannot pronounce that word, so I'm not going to try. Unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic. Then we are introducing THCA. What is THCA? But we're going to talk about it. It is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is a non-psychotropic precursor to the THC found in raw cannabis. When heated, though, through smoking, vaping, or cooking, THC converts into THC, the psychotropic compound. And I had told someone that once I tried the THCA, I was going to give a report on it. And what I found, I just tried it yesterday in my shake. I've crushed up the flour, put it in there. It's not cooked. I didn't get the THC. I got a mellow feeling. I like a little bit of a zen kind of situation going on. And I was like, oh, I could feel this. And so I just felt the reaction from drinking my meal replacement shake. And then when I got up to go take care of something, I noticed that I was moving much easier because I'm very arthritic. So I tend to stiffen up when I sit down. I got right up and moved on out. So it was working, guys. And I just wanted to tell you how much we're excited about that. So it's time for elevation. So we have CBD product line. We have broad spectrum, full spectrum, topicals, gummies, pre-rolls, vapes, seasonings. And so, guys, we have a full CBD line for you guys to share with others and to use. We use all of our own products. So look at the raw cannabis trend, which we talked about this THCA. As more people turn to raw plant-based diets, THCA fits into the concept of consuming raw cannabis for therapeutic purposes, such as juicing cannabis leaves or flowers, in which I just talked about putting it in my shake. Raw THC offers the health without the high or impairing cognitive functions. Particularly strong benefits with these conditions, arthritis, guys. I wanted to use the THCA to see what it would do for me. And I have had the reaction immediately just yesterday. It works with the autoimmune disorders. It works for anti-inflammatory conditions, which also fits into arthritis. It's neuroprotective. It helps with multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, cancer. So the thing is, we have it in 2 different jars, but I mean bottles. As a matter of fact, the bottles got changed because of the terpenes in the THC is pretty strong. So the packaging now is in a sealed packaging that doesn't let the aroma comes out. And so you'll see that that change has happened for us already. We're learning fast and moving ahead. So what we also are offering is our RSO concentrate. And it is a CBD and THC via oral syringe. So you got that combination. A cannabis extract, this is what RSO is, a cannabis extract formulation created by Canadian medical marijuana activists who advocated its use for potential health benefits. Unlike other cannabis products, RSO is made using the whole cannabis plant, which allows it to contain a wide range of cannabinoids, including THC, CBD, and terpenes. Akana formulates their own RSO oil using the standard formula that delivers phenomenal results. The people who are beginning to use RSO have chronic situations going on, and they're looking for this. We are out of stock already on the first batch that was ordered. It addresses pain, anxiety, sleep, Parkinson's, anti-inflammatory, stimulate appetites, because sometimes when you're going through cancer treatments, you don't have an appetite, neurological situations, and antioxidants. So guys, as we inform people about the fact that we have RSO, it's going to make a difference. And I also heard the other day in the training that Dr. Betty did that RSO can be very expensive, and some people are selling it for like large sums. We have a reasonable price for RSO, so you want to get the word out there for people to know that they can get a reasonable price product from us. So what for number 4, transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. Akana offers meal plans and blood type charts to help guide you to a better lifestyle. This is the opportunity to take your life in your hand with a lot of support and a community of people doing the same. Guys, when we talk to one another, we're talking from experience, and we can compare notes and help you get to your goals much faster. We're also looking to break the cycle of generational illness. This is what our whole focus is on. We want to share the gift of health. Inspire others to create generational health with your success story. Support your family's unique health journey. Imagine getting the majority of your family paying attention to what they are eating based on their blood type. This could change the dinner table discussions considerably. And guys, to have your whole family healthy, understanding I'm cooking this and your food is on this side of the stove because you're A, but I'm a B, but I need what I need. And then there is the difference. You sit at the table, you eat, and you discuss why you're happier because you're in a much better place with what it is you're putting in your body. So we have a comprehensive health test that will come along with any of the blood type kits that you want to purchase. That's $1,000 value. It takes you through your omega panel, your gut check, your vitamins and your minerals, and it even tells you the condition of your heart, liver, and kidneys. This is $1,000 value that Akana offers for $189 special, but it gets even better than that. When you enroll in one of our auto ships, you can add the comprehensive test for just $50 as an upgrade, and then it will give you the comprehensive test along with your entire package of your starter kit 1 or 2. And right now we have 10% off of our generational health package. And I'm not sure if all of you are aware of that package that we have, but it has three of the coffees. It has three the full bags of fuel. It has three of the blood type kits. It has the bitter tea. It has the charts in it, but it also has 2 7 days for a better cleanse, and also it has 3 comprehensive tests. So with 10% off, that's a $549. If this will serve 5 family members easily. So you want to go on the website now. That 10% will be off on until the end of the month. So that's for the rest of the year, guys. Let's get that generational health going. And then we also have 10% off all over. We have over 70 products available for you to purchase, and until the end of the year, you also get 10% off of our entire product line. We have the energy, the essential oils, we have the relief, we have the hair care line, guys, which all of us are using, and we can tell the difference of it looking at how long our hair is growing and how healthy it is. We have a culinary line. So please go on the website of the person that invited you and shop until you drop, and especially for Christmas. So I know, guys, this is it's exactly 8 o'clock straight up when I need a few more of your minutes, but I just wanted to ask, was there anyone that wanted to open up and share a few quick testimony with us of something that maybe even is new that's happened with you as a result of the product line? Anybody who's willing to talk, let us hear from you, please. Open up and let us. Who do I have that open their mic? I can't tell.
This is Iola.
Hey, Miss Iola, go right ahead.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. Good evening to everyone. And I'm wishing you all a blessed and happy season of this year that we are going into, which is called Christmas. So back to the products that I have familiarized myself with is the new coffee that we have. I have started using it, and it is just all that it said is. It helps you stay less hungry, you feel full, and the taste is just so enjoyable. It has mushrooms in it. I'm sure you went over that, the coffee, didn't you, Margaret?
No, we didn't go over the ingredients. We're going to be doing those like on Tuesdays with Dr. Betty. We're going to start breaking down the products more on Tuesday so that people can get more details. But yeah, but no, I'm appreciating you sharing that with me. I had put it in my shake, my previous last week, because I want to test everything, and I liked the taste. It was very good, but I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a blood type O, so I kind of stay away from coffee, but blood type O can have our coffee.
Yes. So it's delicious.
Yeah.
I have also tried the cherry blossom, I believe it called. Is it cherry?
Okay.
The
Cherry
gummies.
blossom.
They are so good. And they do just what they say. Calm you. I had just gotten back off of right at 2 weeks vacation. And my husband had picked him up. I got in on a Thursday. He picked this order up for me on a Saturday. And I couldn't wait to try them. And you get 20 in a pack. So, and they are all conjoined together. So I'm like, I was sitting on the sofa when I opened my pack. Instead of me getting a knife, I'm like, I need to cut this. But my teeth did the cutting. They was all for me.
Okay.
So I didn't have to worry about nobody else.
Okay.
Behind me pulling off of my gummies because I almost ate the whole pack. They were so good that night, but I didn't eat but 2. I wasn't supposed to have a half of one, but I felt so good. I could just sit on the couch till morning almost, but I went to bed around midnight and I started using them around 8:30. You talking about calm and relaxing.
Yeah.
I could have just watched a few movies and just sat there for a while.
Okay.
I felt really good. So it does what it say, calm you down.
That
So
is
I will
amazing.
be buying some more of those.
Well, the cherry bliss, the cherry, it doesn't, it's the CBD.
Yes.
Yes. And so that's what made the calming, and it's non-psychotropic. And so you just actually enjoy just a nice relaxed feeling. And even the THCA, when you don't heat it, because when I put it in my smoothie, I had that same feeling. I was like, "Ooh, I'm okay."
Okay. I like the calm feeling.
Yeah,
I never was a
a
big
hyper, yeah,
ace. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But,
But I
but
love it. I love it. I love it. And I want to actually I want to buy me at least about a bill for, if you know what I mean, but I take $100, see where it
just go
goes.
for it. Just go for it,
Oh, I'm going for it.
and have
I'm
your
gonna do that.
stack. Have that stack and that backup, guys.
I don't
We
want to
enjoy.
run out. I don't never want to run
I,
out.
I understand, and we're
Auto
learning.
ship.
There's certain things we are not going. And Anthony say he doesn't know to either. I'm going to
Auto
move.
ship.
I got that
Oh, he
too,
said. Oh,
Anthony.
he said auto ship. He said put yourself on auto ship, and you'll make sure you never run out. Thank you, Anthony.
Yep, and I want my supplies in the background for when I try to let other people know they gonna want something, and I have something for them.
Oh,
Okay.
you'll be ready. I
Yeah.
appreciate that so much, Iola. Guys, these are the kind of testimonies that we get on a regular basis. We're the users of our product, and we are so excited about our own products. They work so well. So let's get the word out and get people and introduced to what the possibilities would be for them. And so we're looking to build to create blue zones. We know that in the country, there are 6 areas in the world where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. These are called blue zones. And some of the research that you're finding is that these people are just eating from the garden. They are laughing more. They are exercising. They are, and they're I can, that would be a good question. I don't know if they're eating right for their blood type. It's just that the lifestyle that they have is creating this blue zone. It's called the blue zone, and so that is what Akana is about. We're going to create blue zones beginning with our own families, neighborhoods, and cities, and to go nationwide, and eventually global, because we have the resources and the information now, guys, to understand what it is that we need to do to build blue zones right in our own home. So let me close out with the business part of what we're talking about tonight. Why this market is hot, and that's talking about the THC and the RSO, and even not the Hemgovi, but those 2 products. So it's due to accessibility and legal status. The global cannabis market is expected to grow from 28 billion in 2021 to over 197 billion in 2028. While federal legalization of marijuana remains uncertain, the current patchwork of laws creates an opening for products derived from hemp like CBD and THCA. This window of opportunity allows companies to operate and grow with fewer barriers. And as you guys know, that Akana is an early adopter, and that's even how we got started in the CBD business in the first place. So we're once again an early adopter and working with the THC and the RSO, and guys, it's a game changer. So what we want to do is help 1.5% of the people in the United States to learn their blood type with that simple blood type kit, guys. And remember that QR code is on the back, and that people can learn how to do their blood types in a matter of minutes. Then also, we're also referring back to the philosophy that's in the Eat Right for Your Blood Type book. If people begin to put all of these parts together, who knows where we would be as human beings in this country, and Lord knows we need it. So if we could affect 5 million people, imagine 5 million people learning their blood type with a simple starter kit. At $50 per auto ship, and that goes with what Anthony was talking about, that would equal $250 million dollars in monthly sales. That is recurring income, which is actually how you create residual income, similar to artists that do something some things, something wants well and continues to get paid for it. And that's exciting. That's what we want to do, guys, is create residual income. If, however, 80% of the people reject you, we will still impact 1 million people. Guess what? You can play a part in this campaign. Just get the contact and the tracking sheet from the app and begin to keep track of your sales. It works if you work it. And once again, on Sunday, we will be talking more about that tracking sheet. So according to Harvard, the first 100,000 people to 150,000 people involved in the business will earn up to 80% of the wealth of the company. Arcana is 5.5 years old, guys. I heard Dr. Ross say the other day, we're no longer a startup. We are actually in business, and we are solidifying ourselves, and we're growing. So you are seeing and that you're able to be in that count of less than 100,000 people. Harvard Business School also shared that to select a company at least 18 months old, 90% of companies fail their first 18 months. So as I said before, we're already 5.5 years old, and we've gone through a lot of our growing pains, and we are actually in a position now to really get to some of the levels that we have been striving for. And also, according to Harvard Business School, I'm so sorry about that. According to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it is a great opportunity. If less than 100 people, it is an opportunity of a lifetime. And guess what? Arcana is an opportunity of a lifetime. And we also know that that there are 3 types of people listening to this presentation. Person 1 says, I want to try the products, and they become customers. Person 2 says, I like what I heard, but I have some questions. Person number 3 says, I'm all in. I want the products and the opportunity. So please get with the person who invited you, order your products, and get your questions answered. And or join the team, and we say, welcome and thank you for being on the call tonight. So I am going to stop sharing my screen. Let me see how you do this. Oh my goodness, guys! You know I'm still learning, and I don't see. Oh, okay, I see. One more thing. I got to stop sharing. Boom, there you go. So I can get to see all the who. Hey guys, when you're doing the presentation, you really don't. Hey Pam, thank you. You really don't get a chance to know who's on the call because your screen takes up the whole screen, so you don't get to see the gallery. So I see we have a nice collection of wonderful people here tonight. The only name I am not familiar with is B. White. B. White, are you a guest or are you a distributor? If you can speak and would like to speak up.
I'm a distributor with
Oh,
Gigi. Mm-hmm.
oh, so okay, nice to have you. That's the first time I've seen your name in the gallery. I hope that you got some information that will be helpful for you tonight. So welcome. Glad
Thank you,
that
and I like the way you did. You keep it up, girl.
Oh, well, thank you. So this is not Gigi. You say you're on Gigi's
No,
team,
no, I'm on Gigi's team.
and
Mhm.
that means you're in Texas. Yay!
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. Unless anybody else has any other quick information they want to share with us. Today is Thursday. That means we have our call in the morning at 8. And then we have this presentation again on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Central. And then we will have it again 5 p.m. Central on Sunday. And I hope that we get the announcement out for certification this weekend, because we are planning to have certification for distributors to get new information on the RSO and our product line. And then we're going to do a training on the campaign and how to do your tracking and your account for that. And so, and how to use your pluggers and your 11x17 cards, charts more. So with that, I hope to see you guys. Let's get the word out and use the Zooms to have us do the work for you. and get your people informed. I want to thank Iola for that great testimony tonight. And guys, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we'll see you again next time.
We thank you, and you did a beautiful job.
Thank you, guys. I love it. You guys be good. I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Margaret. Fantastic.
Thank you, darling.